Scarface. I first tasted cocaine in 10th grade. Homie at the table chopping Rick James. Sent the package off from Texas, it's been 6 days.
Long before rap became the platform that it is today, stories were told. Love stories, sad stories, silly stories. What separated rap from everything else was its introduction to real stories. Drugs, poverty, violence. Now we're moving far beyond the discussion of mere abstractions like love and tapping into commentary that was authentic. Human beings have created certain philosophical principles that they've all agreed on, like epistemology, which is defined as the theory of knowledge, especially with regard to its method, validity, and scope. Epistemology is the investigation of what distinguishes justified belief from opinion. In other words, there are certain realities in the world and tools like religion, rational thought, and just plain experience that help you get to those realities. Let's say I, or in this case it, writes an album about robbing people. And in these songs, it explains that waving a pistol in front of an innocent bystander concludes in 2 ways: robbery or death. The reality in this song being gun plus demand equals robbery. Here's where the hip-hop rules come in. It hasn't gotten to this conclusion by way of experience of crime, maybe TV shows and rational thought. Because of this, hip-hop says its album is fraudulent shit, and the only thing worse than the fake lyrics are the hard production. Rick Ross went through something like this when UO found out he was a corrections officer and not a drug dealer. So when he said things like, "Following my footsteps, I was born to die a soldier, niggas couldn't walk a mile, found him naked in his Rover," whatever shaped his reality wasn't experiential. His prior career proves that before his fame, walking the streets was an act of a civilian and not a kingpin. And since he's now a celebrity, security guards have more to do with the fact that he's unharmed than anything else. It wants you to think of and compare a Ross song about robbery to 50 Cent's How to Rob. Both songs contain actions and reactions. Gun plus demand equals robbery. Universal truths, but this rule wants nothing more than authenticity. And up until this point, 50's reputation hasn't been disproved or even questioned. This philosophical challenge has remained a constant throughout the short history. Crews and individuals have stamped themselves with seals of authenticity, and you admire them for that. Songs about love can be written by anyone. In fact, if It wrote 8 albums based on the ups and downs of love, not a single one of you would question if it's been in love or if it's experienced such a thing. But you would mention the shitty production.